Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Caroline and I hope that you are really having a great day and that you're staying safe at home. So for today's drawing, I'm going to be doing this kind of a challenge. So I'm going to be drawing using only chalk. And for this I'm going to be using the colors white and green only. And honestly guys, I don't know how all of this is going to work out because this box of chalks are like probably around 16 to 15 years old as well as me. So I don't know if this did work, but I guess we will have to find out. So I'm gonna be drawing Draco Malfoy from the Harry Potter movies, and I'm really excited for this, and I hope that you are too. And yeah, as a quick reminder guys, if you haven't subscribed, then you should go ahead and do it. Give it a like, share, comment down below because I always read those. And I guess that without all that said, let's get it started and let's see how all this ends. So for this drawing, I'm gonna be using a black cardboard, so that helps me to make the chalk pop out even more. And after tracing the sketch, obviously I went in with the chalk, a itty bitty piece of chalk that I found it on the box, and started doing the outlines, are adding, well, the light on the places that it was going to be. And I thought that this was going to be similar to working with charcoal, but obviously it's the opposite of it because you're working with lights instead of shadows. And I know this looks super weird, and it does look super weird, and in my opinion this looks ugly. So I was about to give up because I realized that it has nothing to do with charcoal. I did search a little bit how to use chalk for this, but it's really hard. It's a very different technique that I have never known. And yeah, I really didn't feel like it was looking like Draco Malfoy, so I was like, it's a little bit too feminine, the face, for it to be a man, so I decided to go for a woman. And I didn't like it either, but I just kept going. I was really about to give up and I was like, no, I can do this. I know I can make something out of this. So I kept going, and into the idea of creating a woman that later on changed again to Draco Malfoy. But yeah, as a quick advice, chalk doesn't work at all like charcoal. Well, maybe it's because my chalks were a little bit old, probably, and because I was working on a cardboard and this is a very smooth surface. So whenever I try to smear off the chalk to create a lighter subtone, it would just erase. Like I wasn't able to create the dimensions that I wanted, so it was a little bit different to get the trick of it. But once you work with it and you start to get the trick of everything. So it was at this moment that I realized that perhaps I was gonna be able to change those feminine features that I have created into Draco Malfoy. So I proposed that to myself because I was like, well, if I'm gonna create this for me, then why not make it to something that I like, right? So I give myself that goal and starting going again with the light in the face, so I was able to change those feminine features into more masculine ones. And yeah, super quick tip, as I was telling you before, as you were able to see a few seconds ago, when I went in with a cloth to erase the hair, everything just erased to perfection. And that can be helpful, but also it's a little bit different to create different subtones. So if you want to blend something or to smear it, it's better if you just stop tapping it so everything kind of mixes together. So that's a good tip if you want to try this. I'm so sorry for the changes of lighting, but it's because I didn't realize that my camera was kind of recording everything a little bit too dark. But anyways, so to create those dark spaces, I use an eraser, so it will help me to have a more definitive line. And yeah, at this moment I felt like it was actually starting to turn around into Draco Malfoy, so I was really happy with that. It does look a little bit rough, but there wasn't anything that I could do for that. As I will tell you before, I would just start tapping on it so it would look a little bit more smooth. But yeah, that's the thing about chalk, you cannot try to blend everything to look smooth because it's gonna kind of disappear. And for the background I used the green chalk and I just created a big circle around it, and I really like that, like it added more dimension to it.
Really happy with the end results. I honestly thought it was all going to be a big fail because like it had such a big transition between starting with Draco Malfoy, then going into a girl, and then going back to Draco Malfoy. It was a roller coaster of emotions for me, so, and I think that it was also for you. But I'm really happy with the ending results. Like I really feel that I at least had like activated a little bit of that Draco Malfoy-ness that I wanted. And also guys, I have an Instagram account where I always upload the final photographs, so I'm gonna be leaving it down here and also down there in the description. And perhaps you wanna follow it because I always tell you whenever I'm going to upload a new video and keep you updated, so perhaps you want to. And yeah guys, I hope that you will really enjoy this video and I hope to see you next week. And that's all for today. Bye guys, I love you all. Bye.